Hi, I'm Rita. Welcome back to my booktube channel, Life Worth Reading. Today we'll be doing my February TBR with my new TBR game, which is Tarot Picks My TBR. I did this for the first time last month, so I'll be leaving the link to that video down below and up in the cards. Granted, I'm really not sure how the cards work quite yet, so they might not work how I wanted them to, but I will always leave the link down below if you want to watch it. Also, I'll be leaving a Google Docs with all of the rules that I mentioned, so you don't have to keep on repeating the first one to understand it, and I obviously will not be repeating every single prompt in every video. So I will also be leaving that Google Docs with all of the rules if you want to follow along, if you have a tarot deck and you want to experiment with it and do also your TBR just for a month or so. Do absolutely try it, and I'll leave all of the rules linked down below as well. Just a little disclaimer for this video. There's a lot of construction noises going on. They're building houses like right outside my bedroom. It's not even funny. It's like across the road, like 5 meters from my windows. And so I have to listen to them all day long. And if for some reason you hear them throughout this video, like the construction noises, I'm really sorry about that. But I really wanted to get this video done today, so I had to film while they were working. I'm very sorry about that. Also, it's the first time that I'm wearing like actual makeup on camera. I usually only do like mascara or concealer, but this time I went full eyeliner because, you know, we're in lockdown. We be bored. We do be bored. And so if you think my makeup is trash, don't tell me, but also you are absolutely right. So let's move on to the actual cards. Just to explain briefly, I will be doing 5 card pulls because 5 books is what I usually read in a month. My January wrap-up is coming quite soon, but just so you know, I did manage to finish all the 5 books that I had set out to read, and so I'll be doing another 5 books to read this month. Like last month, the tarot deck that I'll be using is Mystic Mondays by Chris Duong, which I will also leave the link down below if any of you want to purchase or give it another look. And yeah, let's get started. So here we're going to start with our major arcana cards, which I will pick 2 from. I'm just mixing them here. I separated my major arcana from the minor arcana, so here I am just mixing the major arcana. Oh my god, this construction workers. Oh my god, I hear this all day long, and today's not even like the worst day. Like usually it's so bad. I'm really sorry about that. So I'm just gonna feel one of these out. I really have no idea which one they are. So I think maybe this one. I have no idea which card this is. Oh my god, it's the Death card. It is so beautiful, like look at it. Basically I'm actually really excited about this because a Death card means reading a horror book, and I actually haven't read horror in a while now. So I'm actually really excited that this came up. I still have to think a little bit about the actual horror book that I'll be reading, but I'm very excited about this first pick for February. I can't decide which book I actually want to read. I have 3 like that I'm undecided between, and that is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix, Misery by Stephen King, or Tender is the Flesh by Augustina something. I have to check. Wait, I'm sorry. Or Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Basterica? Like, I think she's a Latino woman, which is so stupid because I'm Portuguese and I'm not sure how to pronounce that, which is so stupid of me. But moving on, I'm really indecisive between those 3. I think that it is kind of actually between Misery and Tender is the Flesh. But I don't know, help me decide which one have you read, which one do you recommend, and I'll be definitely getting to either of those in February. So I'm mixing them again. I have taken the Death card out because there's no use in having it since these are just 21 cards, the major arcana, so having the Death card in here, there is a high chance that this would come up again, so there's no use for that. So I'm just mixing the rest of them. Again, I'm just gonna feel one of these out. Why not this one? So we have the Fool. Oh my god, this is wow. Did I Oh, this is shaping up to be an actual really great reading month. Basically, this is a free pick. Like, I can read any books that I want. So I'm actually also really excited about that. These peaks have been amazing. I don't know what's happening. I don't want to jinx it, but because we still have 3 cards to go. But I'm actually really excited about this one. And it's also really pretty. So this deck is so beautiful. Like, the design of it, the colors, it is amazing. I think that for my free pick, I think I'm gonna pick Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. I'm really excited about this one. I got this in a secondhand, like, online site here in Portugal. I've been buying a lot of secondhand books there, so expect my first ever book haul very soon. And I love this. I got it so cheap. It is the hardcover, and I've been hearing about this book nonstop for like over a year now. And I'm just so excited for this. This definitely has to be my free pick, and I can't wait to read this in February. So the major arcana cards have been picked, the prompts have been chosen, and so now we are moving on to the last 3 cards and books from the minor arcana pile. Okay, as always, I'll be just filling one of these out. These are so many, like, I have no idea which card I'll pick. Okay. This one, which is the 3 of Wands. So we have the 3 of Wands. Basically, any 3 card means that I'll be reading a new author, and that could be either a debut author or a new author to me. So an author that I've never read anything from before. Obviously, as always, like, I'm gonna have to think a little bit about this. Like, I don't know, I watched some other TBR games where, like, they just have like an answer like ready, and I'm just like, how do you do that? Like, I always have to think about it, like, when the cards show up. Like, I think that I'm going to read The Weight of Her Sky by Hannah Alkaf. I just found this book randomly on Scribd, however you say it. And it seems really interesting. She is a debut author, so she is new to me and a debut author. She is Malaysian, and it's basically about a girl in the 60s that's living through the apparently historic riots between the Chinese and the Malaysians. I have never read anything about that, but it just seems really interesting, and the reviews apparently seem pretty great, and I'm always looking for more diverse reads, and I don't think I've ever read from a Malaysian author before, and so I think that I'll be giving this book a try. I'll let you know what I think of it when I read it. Okay, so my second minor arcana pick will be this one. So this is the 5 of Cups. Pretty much any 5 means reading a 5-star prediction, which I'm really excited about that. I actually don't have a settled list yet of my 5-star predictions, as a lot of other booktubers have. I'll be getting to an actual list soon, but so far I'm gonna have to think about a book that I think will be a 5-star read for me. The 5 of Cups, which means a 5-star prediction, I'm going to read Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert, because none of the cards that I pulled indicated that I would read any romance, but you know, it's February, it's gonna be Valentine's Day, it will also be my anniversary with my boyfriend, and so I don't know, I have to read a romance, and I think for sure that Take a Hint, Danny Brown will be a 5-star read for me, because Get a Life, Chloe Brown was like a 4.5 star read for me, and a lot of people say that Danny Brown is even better, and a lot of people that didn't give 5 stars to Get a Life, Chloe Brown gave 5 stars to Take a Hint, Danny Brown, and so I'm just so excited to read that. Hopefully I'll be listening to the audiobook. I'm not sure if it'll be available on Scribd. Right now it is not, but they say that in the beginning of February it'll be available again. And I don't know, I'm just so excited about it. I really want to see what the hype is all about, and I don't know, I really do have high hopes for that. I love Talia Hibbert's writing, and so I think it'll be definitely a 5-star read for me. Also, let me know, would you guys be interested in me doing like actual tarot readings for some of my subscribers, like recommending books based off a tarot reading? Let me know if you would like those kinds of videos. Obviously it won't be like a really professional reading. If you want those, always remember to invest and speak to an actual small astrologer or tarot card reader. There are people that are supporting themselves through their businesses alone, so always make sure to actually schedule a reading with any actual professional astrologer or tarot card reading. But this would be more of a fun book recommendation based on tarot card reading. It won't be that serious, but let me know if you would actually be interested in that in the future. And for my last card for my February TBR, I think I'll pick this one, and this card is the Ace of Swords. Okay. I actually really didn't expect this card. Basically, any ace means starting a new series, which I really wasn't planning on doing because I have a lot of series that I actually really need to finish first. But I have to do as the cards say, so I will be starting a new series soon in February. This series will be kind of a random one. That's actually, okay, not that random because it has been talked about a lot recently. And that is the Graceling trilogy by Kristen Kishore. I had previously been interested in this books because a Clockwork reader, Hannah, she really loved them when she read them a few years ago, and it had they had stuck in my mind a little bit after she mentioned them. But also a friend of mine in real life read them and she really did enjoy the trilogy as a whole. And now they've come out with new covers and they're doing this whole rebrand thing because apparently a fourth book is coming out. And I don't know, I just think I want to give it a try just so I can see what I think of it. And yeah, I think I'll be reading Graceling by Kristen Kishore in February. So just for a quick recap, for the depth card, a horror book, I'll be either reading Misery by Stephen King or Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Bezaterina? I'm really not sure, but I'll let you know after. For the full my free pick, I'm going to be reading Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. I am so excited that I hauled this book. I cannot wait to read it, and I'm so excited for it. I really cannot wait. This could also be a 5-star prediction, but I have another book for that. So for the Three of Wands, I'm going to be reading The Weight of Our Sky by Hannah Halkuff. Then for my 5-star prediction, which was the Five of Cups, I'm going to be reading Take a Hint, Denny Brown by Talia Hibbard. I'm so excited for this book. I literally cannot wait. I am so excited for it, and it's probably the book that I'm most excited for the next month. So I think that Talia Hibbard is turning my vision of romance around. I love reading her books, and I can't wait. I can't wait. And finally, for the Ace of Swords, which means starting a new series, which is very daunting because I did not want to start a new series right now. But I will be reading Graceling by Kristen Kishore. Everybody's been talking about this book for years. The hype did die down a bit, but now it's coming back with its rebrand. So I'm just really excited to see what it's all about and see what I think of it. So, and if I want to continue the trilogy or not. Okay, so those were all the 5 books that I'll be reading in February. I do not limit myself to these 5 books. If I feel like reading more, I will. I just not want to set a high number for me to have to get through. I didn't want to feel obligated to read, but honestly, I'm in lockdown. I spend most of my time at home. I will probably be getting to more books than this, but these are at least the 5 books that I'll be reading in February. Let me know, what is your TBR for February? What are you reading? And do you like this Tarot Picks My TBR game? What do you think of it? Let me know down below. And don't forget to check my Google Docs to see if you want to follow along with me, and check all the rules to see what each card means in its prompt. As always, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a nice day, and always remember that life is worth reading.